The verdant skybreaker is an ancient, sky-shattering relic, once wielded by the king of nature, a sovereign whose dominion stretched from the highest canopies to the deepest roots. The weapon itself bears his lingering curse, a remnant of the boundless power he infused into its emerald steel. Forged in one of the king's own subterranean forges, vast networks of blacksmiths carved deep into the deep slate layers, the skybreaker was meant to be his empire's strongest creation. But calamity struck. A relentless force, led by the Wither and its Wither Skeleton Legion, descended upon the king's forges. Over 10,000 blacksmiths fell within 2 months, their hearths extinguished and their craftsmanship reduced to dust. After 2 months and 3 days of destruction, the king of nature's patience shattered. With a single cataclysmic strike from the verdant skybreaker, he obliterated the Wither itself. Only then did he realize the truth. The land would never again be safe. Corrupted by traces of the Wither's deadly essence, the king cast his final and greatest spell. He scattered enchanted spawners throughout the ruins of his once loyal builder guild, but the corruption twisted his magic. His beloved builders were mutated into turbulent breeze, and the rest into warped creatures accompanied by his once tame spiders. Knowing his kingdom was lost, the king of nature chose to destroy the verdant skybreaker and vanish into the skies he once commanded. No trace of him was ever found, and whispers began to claim he had never been human to begin with. The ruins of his fallen empire became known as the trial chambers, named for the countless hunters who perished searching for the skybreaker's secrets. Before his death, one scholar made a chilling discovery. The curse of the verdant skybreaker does not reside within the blade, but within several scattered books. A lone librarian uncovered strange tomes while enchanting, books whose lapis resonance proved they belonged to the ancient weapon itself. The king had left clues, but their meaning was unclear. One villager insisted there must be more than 2 cursed fragments, and the dying scientist confirmed it. There are more, at least 3, perhaps 4. But the danger escalated when a hunter accidentally drank an ominous bottle, claiming it came from a grey-skinned villager carrying a crossbow. The moment its contents touched his tongue, the entire trial chamber trembled. Buffs stormed the skies to empower the mutated builders, while crushing debuffs rained down upon the intruders. 2 hunters died almost instantly. The last survivor lived long enough to whisper a single truth before he too fell. The verdant skybreaker. It's real. After a lone hunter whispered a single forbidden truth, countless high-ranked hunters dispersed across the world, each seeking the lost power of the verdant skybreaker. None perished, yet their armor lay in ruins and their resolve nearly broken. Every survivor spoke of a single vault that resisted all attempts to open it, its gates sealed by ancient enchantments. Whenever they approached, waves of mobs erupted from the shadows, forcing a retreat. 2 weeks later, a hunter emerged from the trial vaults, holding a mysterious artifact, the ominous bottle. He sensed the malice within its swirling black substance and refused to consume it. Instead, he entrusted it to a village scientist. Gravely ill and nearing her final moments, she managed to whisper only a single warning about its power. The bottle sends a great signal once consumed. Moments later, she passed away. Soon after, a wandering roamer confessed he had once drunk such a bottle. He described the taste as boiled ink left to rot. When he returned to his village, he found it under siege by grey-skinned raiders, later known as pillagers. One rode a monstrous four-legged beast unlike any creature recorded. In desperate retaliation, the roamer slew one of the raiders and claimed their name. While escaping, he discovered a massive mansion swarming with pillagers performing ritualistic spells. He killed one of their spellcasters and from its corpse dropped a strange totem, a relic that shielded him from death itself.
Their experiments are unholy,
he warned.
If this is what they practice in the open, what horrors are being done in the sealed chamber?
Not long after, 4 elite hunters dared to challenge the enchanted vault together. The moment they entered, they were met by hordes of empowered mobs and relentless projectiles, spells crafted to bolster the creatures and weaken intruders. 1 hunter fell. The remaining 3 narrowly survived. Upon opening the vault, they found only luxurious treasures, deceptively pristine, yet hollow. One hunter declared the truth simple.
The Skybreaker is gone, lost forever.
But the village librarian, keeper of ancient records, refused to accept this.
Then explain the vault's impossible pull,
he argued.
And these 2 ancient tomes bearing the Skybreaker's emblem. Why were they hidden behind sealed stone?
Their debate raged for 10 minutes until the hunter, exhausted and disillusioned, abandoned the quest and retired to a peaceful life with his family. The librarian, however, persisted in his search for answers. Then one day, a hunter unearthed a hidden note buried beneath coarse soil beside the trial chamber. The moment he read its contents, his eyes widened. He raced across the land to deliver it to the librarian. Upon reading it, the librarian too was struck silent. They returned to the village and summoned every empire and clan, forging them into a single, united civilization. Only when all were gathered did the librarian reveal the final message. The note read,
"Whoever is deemed worthy of my verdant Skybreaker shall be guided to the rightful chamber. The weapon lies sealed within a hidden vault, one that awakens only to a sacred key dropped by my own spawners. Yet, even with the key, a rare enchanted bottle is required. Beware, for my builders, the greatest spellcasters ever known, have woven torment into its very contents. One careless touch and your fate will wither in agony. Should you endure their trials, you will earn the right to restore the Skybreaker's shattered shards. But know this, you shall never awaken its full potential. The weapon curses its wielder. One misstep invites death, while unwavering strikes grant survival. Its remnants glow across the world, but my true power remains sealed in the same chamber, bound to the same vault. Seek it, forge it, wield it, command it, and when the time is right, I shall return, not to reclaim it, but to breathe life into what you have awakened."